Welcome to Avid About Adventure, everyone. Let's go ahead and jump into today's adventure.
Cringed out with that sometimes. So
Yeah.
what's up, y'all? We are about to get out here and have an adventure. You looking forward to it, Bobby?
Yeah, it's cold.
Yeah. We're not going to surf fish yet on the specific spot we were gonna go because it's too cold over there.
Yeah, very much so.
But we're gonna do something right on the shoreline, and that's gonna be fun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we can like start from.
And then I'll just be my old quirky
Your
self.
strap's all twisted up in the back, by the way.
Bro. I know it's going to be a little ways of a walk, especially because it's cold. But at least it's not like last time we were at the jetty, because that sucked.
Yeah.
I'm not even
That's
gonna
what you see what I'm saying? I think what I was saying makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah.
When we're here, that wind isn't bothering us that much. But when we're on that jetty, if we were there today,
Yeah.
it would have been horrible, bro.
Yeah, I agree.
I wasn't there. But yeah, it was going to be so cold at that jetty, bro.
Yeah.
I was just like, we learn. You got to learn from your lessons, bro. Like, it doesn't
That
make
would have
sense.
been terrible for a video.
Yeah.
We were ducking
Some of the
behind the
content
rocks
was
and
cool,
stuff.
but like the quality of it. But
Yeah,
man, outside of that, it was like that video was horrible.
I agree with
Like
that.
we looked like we were in the World War III, hanging out and hiding in those little cove areas or whatever you call it. Like
it was like on train tracks, right, or something like that.
no, it was some kind of like extended area or something.
Oh,
Catch the birds.
Yeah. We about to have first cast of the day with no bait. Oh no! I'm wearing Crocs. I'm way out here, bro.
Oh my goodness.
This is not going well, bro. First cast of the day, right in the beach. Right into the ground. That's the way we love it. But as you can see, audience that's watching us today, it is cold out here. We are bundled up as best as we could be. For South Carolina, you have to understand that we don't really get temperatures like this too often.
What's up, everyone? I wanted to do a quick story time on this reel that I purchased. I know you all are used to us fishing at the Cherry Grove Boat Ramp and Park. And when I was first fishing there, a lot of the time, I was using this setup, this reeling rod. And when I was out there fishing one day, I was standing on one of the boat ramps, and I actually slipped and fell. And when I slipped and fell, my reel broke. And so what I ended up doing, I was going to replace the entire rod and reel and just buy a new one. But one of the guys that was with us told me that I can just buy a new reel and attach it to the rod. So I found this Regal LT 2500 on Amazon. I'll try to put the link below if I can still find it, or if it's still accessible so you all can check it out. But it's a really good reel. I've used it probably 2 or 3 or 4 times now, and it's been great. But right now we're here doing some shore fishing, and I'm gonna try to put together like a Carolina rig and see how that works for me. fully planning to fish like this, but we kind of wanted to at the same time, if that makes sense. So, yeah.
Okay. As you could probably tell, this is not going as planned. I had intentions to tie a Carolina rig because of the fact that we're surf fishing. As you saw Bobby doing a little bit earlier in the video, he was constantly casting his line out, reeling it back in, and he was doing that repeatedly. And I felt like using a Carolina rig to do that was the best way to have my line rigged, because I had on hand some bottom rigs with one hook on it, and then I had another one with two hooks on it. But I didn't want to use those because that sinker, it's a pyramid sinker. When I reel it back in, it would drag in that sand, and I didn't want to have that happen and it possibly get stuck in like a seashell or something and rip my line. And another factor is that it was extremely cold. Usually in South Carolina, it's starting to warm up by now, but on this particular day, the forecast was in the low 40s, and the feels like temperature was in the low 20s. So when we were saying we were cold, like it was really cold out there. And as for me, right now, I'm starting to realize that, it's best to just stop, because at that point in time, my hands were starting to get stiff and my legs were getting stiff, my feet were getting stiff. And as I'm trying to fish this line through my rod, I just couldn't really, get my hands to work the right way to fish it all the way through. And then I was realizing, ultimately, if I can't fish this line through, then how am I going to be able to tie this Carolina rig? So what I ended up doing was using my bottom rig, and you'll see that here. What I'm doing here is showing you my bottom rig because I'm getting ready to cast it out. And I'm still voicing this over because there was so much wind noise that you really couldn't hear me. And so here it goes. I'm casting that out, and I'm pretty sure you heard that whip noise. So what happened is, because I had those gloves on, I couldn't move my finger off the line in time as the weight of the rig was going forward, and the rig snapped off. So yeah, that's what happened there. And what I ended up having to do is tie on the other rig that I had.
Freaking shrimp flew out there too. So we are going to use, let's see what we're going to use. We're going to use this little crab, I think. That's a crab, right?
Bro, I don't know what that is. It's like some kind of...
It's some kind of critter.
Yeah. It might catch you something. That's all we know.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna go out there too. Oh wait, I'm gonna wait until you're like in frame first.
So I think I got it hooked pretty good. The hook's kind of protruding out a little bit, and I'm gonna cast it.
Yeah, so we've cut right here to me casting it out, and it was a success. The only thing I'll add in, like I said, it was a success, but my hands were frozen almost, it felt like, at this point, because I had to take those gloves off, because I think I tried to cast it again with the gloves on, and the same thing happened. So I was like, I'm not doing this anymore.
Because the water.
But as you can see, this cast was a success, and I was able to cast it out and reel it back in. Unfortunately, I didn't have any bites. I didn't catch anything. I just wanted to at least show you all me casting my line out and, being able to do some fishing.
I know there's a waiting game to it. And normally I would have my second rig up, fishing pole out, trying to catch something on it so I could be active on one and patient on another. But I didn't want to deal with that today because it's cold out here. And I'm not too interested in freezing my fingers off trying to mess with the rigs too much, because I don't know about Markel, but I didn't have my stuff as set up as I thought initially. Making content and doing this kind of stuff for y'all is new to us. So we got a lot to consider from here on out when it comes to preparing for certain things, making sure we have everything for you guys, so you guys can enjoy the content we make. We want to be able to show you what we can do over time and it continue to improve our channel